SpeedFlex for iOS allows you to validate wireless network performance from your iOS-based device. So currently either the iPhone or your iPad device. For this demonstration, we're going to show SpeedFlex running on an iPhone 4, connecting back to a zone director. So launch the application. Once you're in the main screen, you have basically two different configuration options. The gear icon at the bottom right takes you into your settings. From here, the only necessary changes are going to be the host IP address. So this happens to be my zone director on my local network. This could also be a standalone access point for testing, or it could be a laptop hosting SpeedFlex, which is an open source performance test tool. The client IP address will fill in based upon your wireless network settings derived based upon your network association. You can set the duration of the test from as low as 3 seconds up to 60 seconds. So depending upon if you want more valid results, it's going to take a little bit more time. You want something a little bit quicker just to validate performance, you can set it to something lower. So we'll set it to something small for this demonstration. I'm going to set it to 7 seconds. You can do a downlink, uplink, or both. And if you check both, it's simply going to take the type of protocol, UDP or TCP, and run uplink and then downlink and present both results. So we'll go ahead and do a UDP, uplink, and downlink. Click the check for the apply, and then now I can click start. So it's initially going to run an uplink test, and you can tell based upon the direction of the bars as they progress. This is going from my iPhone to the server. So there was 38.7 megabits per second. There was no packet loss, and now it turns around and does a performance test from the zone director down to the phone. And I got 50.1. And again, this phone being a single stream 11N 2.4, 50 megabits per second is about best case scenario on downlink. Once you're done here, you could simply change the test. If you want to run a TCP test on uplink, I could change that around, click apply, click start, and now the results are going to be an uplink TCP based test. Run 7 seconds, you see about 28, 29 megabits per second. It'll give you my indication of my packet loss as well. And now I could either send these results via email. I can add a few more pieces of information. So this output button at the bottom left, you'll see I've got my 3 tests with the most recent test on the top. You can see it dates it and timestamps it. Gives you your indication of uplink or downlink based upon the IP addresses. You can name them. So if I want to click on the right arrow here, I can give this one a name and say, this is room 1, done. You can see it gives you my results down below here as well for the duration of the test. There's no picture, so if we want to add a picture of this, you simply can click the click button. You can import one from the camera roll, pick from library, or take a new picture. So if I want to take a new picture, we can simply take a picture of the screen here, click OK. This could be the room number, a pole location if you're outdoors. There's lots of possibilities for adding a picture. You can move it and scale it by pinching and zooming, and then click use. It will attach this to that particular run. Same thing if I wanted to add more to the other options as well. Now I could simply click the send mail button down at the bottom left. I could click delete all to delete them all, or I could delete individual records by just swiping on them. So if I don't care about those initial 2 runs, swipe them, delete them. I could click send mail. It's going to process a PDF, allow me to generate a quick email, and then now this will send an email based upon these results. So the picture will be included, the performance test results. So a very quick way to test the performance of a wireless network based upon iOS.